Good morning, everyone. Give me a moment. My cat has decided he's laying directly in front of everything. So I have to move. What are you doing? Hi, what are you doing? Oh, be careful. Come here. You can lay here. No, you can lay over here. Yeah, good boy. Oh, give me a moment. Alright. Is my mic on? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh my, what did I do? Give me a moment. I was not prepared because there was a cat on my desk. Alright. So, I'm not really actually sure what I want to do yet. I just have not. I don't know. Is it cool if you call me Otso? I mean, I don't really care what you call me. I'm probably going to respond faster to Odyssey or Odie. What are you doing over here? Sorry, my cat's being weird. But call me whatever you want, I don't really care. I gotta turn down the music. Okay. Actually, give me a second. Alright. My cat's just being weird. I've been sick for like the past 3 days. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Being sick is not fun. I gotta wake up my, Yeah, 11 more subs until I hit 200. I'm very excited. Hi, Demissia, welcome. I am still trying to figure out how I'm going to be doing, or how I'm going to be taking requests. Yeah, I don't know. I still need to figure that out, but that is a future Odyssey problem. And current Odyssey is too tired to want to figure it out right now. So, that's cool. Okay. So, what am I doing? I am not in the mood to work on Art Fight right now. My weekend was kind of blah, and I'm very tired. So, I think instead, actually give me just a second. Some dinos. Maybe. I did just go see the new Jurassic World movie with my friend. I was thinking of... I'm just gonna draw a little dino while I think of what I'm doing. Morning, Leo. So, over the weekend, because I have been talking about my Echoes characters, I was writing down the allegiances, and now I'm kind of tempted. Dinosaur. I'm kind of tempted to go through and design all of the characters. I only have Sun clans written down right now. Hey CSX, welcome. There you go, dinosaur. But I'm very tempted to... What I'd like to do is put everyone on like a big wheel and just do a couple designs at a time. That might be future streams. But I could do that a little bit today. It's just I don't know. It would also be me talking more about Echoes. Ooh, another muffin. Someone said a bat. I don't know how I'd start drawing a bat. Give me a second. We're doing little doodles while I try to figure out what I'm actually doing today. Give me a moment. A bat. What's next, a dragon? I don't know. Okay, I'll do a tiny dragon, and then I will figure out what I'm doing. Now I'm just having fun. Ooh, the moon resolution. Also, people talking about unrealistic designs. Sometimes unrealistic designs are fun. Oh no, the dragon is coming out bad. No. We're not gonna talk about why this is bad. I assume a resolution happens during the moon resolution. There, dragon. Right. Okay, anyway. I have a character named Phoenix Kit. Oh, that's cute. I feel like you could do something like Phoenix Blaze, Phoenix Feather. I have a character named Phoenix Strike. Anyway, you know what? These can just disappear for now. Okay. So, chat, pick a number between 1 and 43. And I'll go with one of the first ones I see. Yeah, Phoenix Blaze. You could do Phoenix Burst. Hello, everyone. All kinds of people. Hi. Many numbers are now coming in. Let's see who 12 is, since that was the first one. Now I gotta count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? I like that one. Okay. So, then what I will be doing is drawing one of my Sun Clan characters. And 12 is Fire Sky. I don't know. I need to think what Fire Sky actually looks like. I might do his mate instead. I definitely have a better picture in my head for what Short Feather looks like. But I do really like the name Fire Sky. Not many of these characters have like they all have their own little bits of lore, but it's not enough to fill out a whole like drawing of them. But Fire Sky's a cool guy. He is I'm trying to think. Wow. He is Lightning Berry's mentor. Ooh, Phoenix Burst wins. I think it's a very cool name. But Fire Sky. He and he and Short Feather are, I believe, I'm always happy to help with names. I love coming up with warrior names, except when they're my own characters, then it's like none of these help, none of these are perfect. Then I can't think of anything. But I do enjoy coming up with names for other people. Alright, see ya. Lavender, Broken Glass Eater, whatever you want to be called. Hi Icy, welcome. But yeah, I like coming up with names. Anyway, about Fire Sky. So, the allegiances I'm writing down, they're gonna be posted on Toy House once I have all the clans written down. But the allegiances I have right now are like beginning of the story allegiances. Mine is just Vex. What would Vex's warrior name be? Is my tail glitching out? It does that sometimes when I talk a bunch. The animation breaks. What would fit for... I feel like Shattered something, or like Dumicia said, haunted something would fit. Also Zero Loose Step. I actually really like that name. That's, I don't know. That sounds cool. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. So the allegiances start at the very beginning of the story. So like if this was like a written book, these would be the allegiances at the beginning of it. But anyway, so Fire Sky and his mate Short Feather are expecting their second litter. They already have a son named Shrew Swipe. Who is still kind of coming into his own. Yeah, I don't know. That's about, if you couldn't tell, I don't really have a lot of the side characters super fleshed out. Do I have any Sphinx OCs? No, because I don't really, my style is very, I guess, smooth, you could say. So no, I don't have any Sphinx OCs. I do have a really short-haired one. He's like, he's almost like a Sphinx, but with like peach fuzz. I guess, I don't know how I'd explain Shiver Whisker, but yeah, I do have Shiver Whisker. But other than him, I don't have, I just have not, yeah. Wait, these guys don't have designs, right? That is correct. Shiver Whisker does. If you're looking for Shiver Whisker, he should be in the Echoes folder, I think. Sir, are you in the Echoes folder? But yeah, Leo, most of these cats that I'm drawing don't have designs, or that I'm talking about don't have designs, so you can't find them. Yeah, Shiver Whisker he's not drawn very well. That's old art. Maybe I'll redraw him at some point. What do I want to do for Fire Sky? quickly look at who he's related to. Oh, right. I forgot. Fire Sky is an orphan. That's right. Let me bring out my old written thing I got going on. Right, both his parents are gone. His nearest living ancestor is his grandmother Specklefur. She is the oldest cat in the clan. And she is survived by her grandson Fire Sky, her great-grandson, and her great-grandsons Shrew Swipe and Cedar Tuft. Thank you. Shiver Whisker's whole deal is that he was born with really, really short fur. His sibling is Swanstar. One of his siblings is Swanstar. So that whole family's already short-furred. But he just ended up super short-furred, and he has a hard time during Leaf Bear, and that is eventually what does him in. But that's also why he's wearing that cloak, or the whatever you would call that in his picture. If I redesign it, if I redraw him, I'm gonna make that like fluffy. I'm gonna make it an old discarded blanket. Yes, Swanstar, Ravenfrost, and Shiver Whisker. They do technically. When I first made those guys, they did have another brother, but I'm still deciding if Boulder Leg's not really worth existing anymore. He doesn't have a purpose. What are my favorite tropes in Warriors or any media? That's a good question. I gotta think about that. I like found family stuff. I guess. Wow. I know there's tropes I like, but my brain is blank. Give me a second, I gotta do something. Alright, I'm back. Favorite tropes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think specifically Warriors ones. Debating making a sinking town meme. I don't know what sinking town is, but you should do it. Other tropes. I'm trying to think of tropes in Warriors that I like. I like forbidden love stuff. I put it a lot in my own writing. I'm not always particularly interested in how Warriors does it, but that's just because they're not amazing at developing relationships. I like a good relationship development. Am I liking how this is turning out? This might not end up being what this guy looks like. And if it's not, then I'll just sell this design or something. I don't know. Yeah, frenemies are fun. I like, when the hero and villain have to work together. I don't see that a lot in media. I've been trying to find a good book that has that, but the last one I did kind of sucked. The series just sucked. I can't even remember what it was called, but it was so good at the beginning, and then it just fell flat on its face. I wish I could remember. This is what happens when you read too much. I don't remember what it was called. I remember what it was about. That could be an option. Drawing characters in a field. That might not work just because I still need to decide how long the request stream is gonna be. Alright, I see. See ya. Have a good day. Excuse me. What were some details on the series? So it was a book series. It was about superheroes. And I remember the female lead. I think she was an orphan, or she was orphaned. And she was raised by, like, the villains. And the male lead, Alright, see ya, Loyal. Have a good day. I believe he was the son of, like, the top hero or something. I'm trying to think more. There was a plot point of there was a kid whose powers affected, like, his surroundings. It might have been Renegades. Let me look it up quick. Yeah, it might have been this. Yeah, I think it was that. Doggo says hi. Hi, Doggo. You're scared, lovely Puro? Whatever. Yeah, I think it was Renegades. I believe there were multiple books in the series. Either way, the first book was really good. The last book was not very good. The story started off strong, but then, the way they solved the issues, I did not like. And I can't even give details why, because I can't remember. It's been a while. Oh, this looks really bad. I don't want to redraw it. I also like enemies to lovers, but it has to be a very specific flavor of enemies to lovers. You can also see a bunch of... I was about to say, you can see a bunch of my favorite tropes littered throughout my characters and my writing, but I'm realizing I don't know if they're actually... I don't remember if they're actually clearly shown or if I've kept them to myself. So, I don't know, take a Yeah, I'm not as big on the, like, rivalry stuff. I'm really into fantasy. Give me a moment. Okay, you should be quiet for the moment. But yeah, I really like reading fantasy. I need to find a new series to read. I've been looking around for something to read or watch, but have not found something to pique my fancy or pique my interest that I haven't already seen. Yes, doggo. Is doggo on the table? Doggo was on the table. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I wanna... the next, like, thing I read or watch. So a few of my characters in my story, Dragonfire, the main character's cousin is the evil bad guy. Oh. What am I into reading? Like I said, I really like fantasy. Any kind of fiction that isn't historical fiction. I just can't get into historical fiction. I need there to be some element of, like, I don't know. I like it more when it's not tied to a real world place, but it's not like a negative if it is. Some stuff I've read before that I've really liked, of course, Warriors. I like the Percy Jackson series. I need to catch up with that, actually. And I've read the spin-offs from that series. I've read, I need to finish the Kane Chronicles, and I've read, the Magnus Chase stuff. I like stuff with animals. The Unwanted? I'll have to check that out. What do I watch on Netflix? Nothing. Because we don't have Netflix. But, have y'all seen K-pop Demon Hunters? That is on my to-watch list. I have heard quite a bit about it, and I plan to check it out at some point. But, as for what I have watched, what haven't I watched? I really like animated stuff. Though I seem to have watched most of the animated stuff that I would be into. Like, I've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, I've seen The Owl House, I've seen Adventure Time and Fiona and Cake, I've seen She-Ra, I've seen Steven Universe, I saw Infinity Train, Amphibia, the 2017 DuckTales. What else is there? Centaur World. I watched Centaur World. I've seen most animated media, and I've even seen indie media. I've seen Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel. I'm all caught up with The Amazing Digital Circus. I've seen the one episode of Lackadaisy there is. So I think mostly my choices are anime, or like episodic stuff that I wasn't allowed to see when I was a kid. Mainly like Cartoon Network shows. Ending of epilogues. I don't think I've heard about that. I'll have to check that out. Also have to check out the Unwanteds. I've heard about Ramshackles, I just have not. I'm still planning on checking it out as well. I would like to see Murder Drones. I know that's a pretty big indie animated thing. Do I like the Jurassic World or Park movies? They were alright. I've seen all of the Jurassic World ones, and I've seen the first Jurassic Park. And I tried the TV show. I was watching that for a while. I've seen a lot of media, and that becomes a problem when I'm like, oh, well, I want to see more stuff. But there is no more stuff. I've seen it all. What looks wrong about this? What do I need to change to make it look right? But yeah, I plan on checking out Murder Drones. I've seen part of the first episode. What TV show? Isn't there a Jurassic World? It's like it's Camp Cretaceous or something. I think it's on Netflix. Don't quote me on that though. But yeah, I will check out the Unwanteds. I wrote that down somewhere. But yeah, I think it's Camp Cretaceous or something. I just know it's a like summer camp, and it very quickly goes wrong. Hello, a small artist. Welcome. But yeah, I think at this point, yeah, at this point I just don't know what to watch. There's Murder Drones, which again I plan on checking out. There's, I guess, Voltron. I've tried that, but I heard it gets, or I've watched a little bit of it, but I heard it gets weird later down the line, so I'm not sure. Not entirely sure if I want to put the effort of watching 8 seasons for it to suck at the end. What looks wrong about this? You know what? I just need to put the fluff on. It's fine. But I was gonna say, I think my main option is anime at this point. Not that I have not already looked at a lot of anime. I just, again, don't know. I don't know what I'd want to watch right now. he have a little beard or is that a cheek tuft? It's a cheek tuft. I don't like putting beards. Very few of my characters have like little scruff on their faces because I don't like beards in general for the most part. What anime would you say you've watched? What have I watched? I've seen a good mix of things. What have I seen all the way through? I don't know if I remember the names of what I've seen all the way through. I've seen half of Attack on Titan season 1. I've seen a bit of. I liked My Hero Academia. The 4 seasons that I did see of it. I've watched a lot of romance anime. I like romance stories. I saw the first season of Demon Slayer. And then I saw the movie, and then I just didn't catch up with the rest of it once the next season came out. I started, and I need to catch up with Windbreaker. I really liked that. What else have I watched? I watched 6 episodes of Naruto. Both in Japanese and in English, but I refuse to watch Naruto in English anymore. Because I can't handle the catchphrase. I've seen a bit of Death Note, and I've seen the first season of The Promised Neverland. I don't remember how much Death Note I've seen. I think when I stopped, L was just introduced. What else have I seen? I've seen I don't know. I've seen a lot. My memory is very bad. So it would all have to be listed right in front of me, and for me to be able to remember what I have and have not seen. But what I've listed is some of the stuff. I wanted to try Beastars. That's something I like. I don't know what this makes me, but I like I'm just fascinated by animal behavior stuff. So, like, animal people, I guess you'd say, interest me. Is this stuff I want to admit on the internet? I guess it's too late now. I guess that does also go into tropes I like. I like fierce protection stuff, as long as it's not like an overbearing thing. But yeah, Beastars I really liked. I've liked what I've seen so far of it. There was, what was it? It was a Netflix exclusive thing. I think it was called BNA. Like BNA. There was only once. It was really good, but there was only one season, and it was a Netflix original anime, so there's not a manga to it that isn't just like, they made a manga afterwards, but it just is the story of the anime, which is not what I want. I want more of the story, but they only made one season. Yeah, I like animals. That's a big thing I like. When I'm reading, it's mostly when I'm watching things. If there's fantasy animals in your show or movie, I want them to act like animals. It's fascinating. Like, I just saw the animated version of the first How to Train Your Dragon, and watching the dragons act like animals was a lot of fun. I don't know. There's a weird fascination to it, I guess. I hate this sketch. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened here, but it's bad. Hi, Cosmic Jaguar, welcome. I am doing another live. I am live all the times. If it's a weekday at 8 a.m. Give me a second. I need to see. I don't know how that's going to affect the capture. I just needed to drag it to my other screen. There's just something off about the proportions. I guess that's what I get for not drawing for a couple days. I think it has to do with the head, but making the head bigger and smaller wasn't working. I guess I'll just line it and see. If I don't like it, then I'll just scrap it or sell it. Oh, I forgot to give him literal ear tufts. I'll do that in the lining. But anyway, yeah. If you cannot tell, I watch a lot of I just watch a lot of stuff, and I read a lot of stuff, even though I cannot for the life of me list what I watch and read, because my brain is bad. Um, I just like immersing myself in things. I think at this point, reading wise, I don't know. I've thought better of whatever statement I was about to say. No, I don't want to do that. How's that look? That doesn't look bad. I'd like to read more Warriors and Wings of Fire-esque stuff. Have I seen Whitefall? I've seen it around. I don't think I've ever actually watched it. I have seen Load Aim Burn, though. I liked that first episode. And I've seen a bunch of the animations that creators done with that world. And I'm very interested in seeing where they go with the story. Whitefall I have seen around, but I don't think I've actually watched it. But I may have to check it out. But I feel like there's not... It's hard to find xenofiction written in the way that I want it to be. Or that is fitting what I'm wanting from it. And I can't really explain what that is. Do I draw dragons too? I can. They're not amazing, but I can draw dragons. I just don't like drawing dragon claws. I don't know. Eventually I'll find something. I will find something in my search for in my desperation to find anything to watch or read, and it will click. I haven't read or seen Watership Down. I've heard about Watership Down. I may have to check that out. I've just never been... When I've thought about, like, oh... When Watership Down appears in front of me, I'm never in the right mental space for it. I know it's a little heavier. It's got some heavier subjects. Not that I can't ever handle heavier stuff, but I just gotta be in the mood for it, you know? You thought I ended stream, but you actually accidentally paused it. Oh my god. Nope, I'm still here. Spirit animals and wilder lore. Wilder lore. I'll have to check those out. What was it that I was reading? I read the first one. Give me a second. pausing for a moment so I can look through my digital library to find what this book was called. Series. Guardian Herd, that was what it was. I really liked the first one, and I've been trying to get through the rest of them. So many to choose from for shows. My faves are Sweet Tooth, How to Train Your Dragon, and TMNT. Let me look up Sweet Tooth really quick. I have seen Sweet Tooth. And I am currently trying to get through all of the How to Train Your Dragon stuff. And for TMNT, I have seen Rise and an episode or two of the 2012 stuff. Give me a moment. Okay. That doesn't. No. I've considered checking out more of 2012 Ninja Turtles. I'm just have not been in the mood so far. But I really liked Rise. Rise was so good. I tried to get my friend to check Rise out, because she also likes TMNT, or she likes TMNT, but she said she didn't like the art style, which I personally don't understand. I like it. But whatever, to each their own. Do I read science fiction? Sometimes. Like I said, I'm mostly into fantasy, but I am not opposed to science fiction. The only thing I am opposed to is historical fiction. Because it's just not separated enough from reality for my liking. But TMNT wise, like I said, I've only seen Rise fully, and the episode, like the handful of episodes of 2012 that were on the TV randomly. But I've seen a lot of analysis of 2012. Ooh, Scythe. I've seen Scythe around, in my searches. I do a lot of searches for stuff to read and watch. I will have to check Scythe out. I made a cat-based headshot bust, but soon I'm gonna do a full body. Hey, that's pretty cool. There is something I am reading right now. It's a webtoon, and I'm liking it so far. What's it called? I think it's called Dark Zone. I'm not that far into it, but I like it so far. Ooh, yes, I hope so. I need to, it's yet another case of I caught up with what was existing, with what existed when I, heard about I Hope So, and then, like, forgot about it while I was waiting, so I need to catch up on I Hope So, but I like that one. What was it based off of? My Pride? I've seen that. That was okay. Ooh, Dinosaur People. Has anyone else watched the pilot for, what's it called? Talon? I thought it was very good. Yeah, My Pride is It was alright. I would have liked to see more seasons, or more of it, but it sounds like the creator is iffy. So, whatever. I Hope So seems really good. But yeah. If anyone hasn't seen Talon yet, and you like dinosaurs, I would say check it out. It's free on YouTube. I'm gonna finish lining this, and then actually I am running out of time. I have real world stuffs to do, unfortunately. Leo, I was just talking about, I was asking if anyone has seen, the pilot for Talon. Because I was following the production of that and another show. I can't remember what it was called, but it got canceled because apparently the producer was bad, even though it looked really cool. Dinosaurs are very cool. Knights of Guinevere? Ooh. I've not checked that out yet. Ooh, you know what else I liked? What's its full name? Is it Pretty Please I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl? I think that's what it was called. That pilot was really good. I follow the creator, on Twitter. What program do I use? I use Medibang Paint Pro. I guess you'd call it a touchpad. I use a drawing pad to draw. Oh, that's what that was called. Right. I've seen the trailer for Knights of Guinevere. Yes, I'm very excited for that. I liked the Owl House, so I'm very excited to see what she'll do when she doesn't have Disney at her back. When Disney is not involved in the creation. Anyway. Oh, okay. Well, Medibang Paint Pro is completely free. There's, I believe, both a mobile and desktop version. I think you have to set up the desktop version to specifically work if you're drawing with a mouse. Because this won't let me draw with my mouse. I'd probably have to set it up specifically. Yes, there is a mobile version. Anyway, I have run out of time, and I am kind of cutting it close. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you again tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good day. And I'll see you later. Bye. Sorry for the rush.